In this video, I will go through Flight Sim Manager's installer wizard. This wizard can install aircraft, panels, sounds, scenery, textures, and more from downloaded files from internet. Note that no installer can install every zip properly, just because of the different variations possible. It is always useful to read the document provided first. FSM Install Wizard is a 4-step wizard to add most add-ons to your flight simulator. The wizard is fairly simple to follow. On the first screen, you choose which type of installation this is going to be. Please note that it is vital that you choose the right type. On the second screen, you choose the source to install from. FSM Wizard can install from a folder or from a zip file. Depending on the installation type, this screen would look different with the install options, preview, and documents. Final screen would display a report of what was installed, or an error report if installation was unsuccessful. Let's look at aircraft installation first. Once FSM has analyzed the folder or zip file, it will list all the aircraft found. All you need to do then is to check which one to install and click Install Now. If any of the aircraft FSM found is already installed in Flight Simulator, it will be displayed in red. When FSM is analyzing a zip, it is possible that the compressed file would have additional compressed file within, in which case FSM may not be able to show all the configurations in that file. But you will be notified of any such occurrences. On those circumstances, I recommend choosing Install All. It will ensure all the aircraft found will be installed. I'll be the first one to admit that FSM Aircraft Wizard is not perfect. Due to the infinite way a developer can package his or her files, I haven't been able to figure out a foolproof way of achieving it. For the rest of us, this wizard will work most of the times. Main point to understand, this wizard will verify all gauges, effect, model usage, and so on. And personally, I don't think it's possible to verify it manually. You are still encouraged to check out any associated README first. While installing aircraft using the wizard, FSM will verify integrity of the chosen aircraft. Once verified, FSM will copy all the required files to the right destinations. If unable to locate any required file, you will be given an option to locate the file yourself. This can happen when the developer has not supplied with all the files. Normally, you can ignore most sound and effect files. However, in most cases, ignoring the gauge will either crash the flight or display holes in the panel. For additional panels and sounds, you have 3 options here. FSM can either install it in its own folder with a unique identifier to keep your installation clean. You can choose to install it inside an aircraft as well. This screen will also verify the files and show you the result. You can install single or multiple scenery within Flight Sim Manager. This ensures proper installation of scenery. This wizard was very difficult to implement, just because of the infinite way a developer can package the scenery, and not to mention various places the user might want to install it. I also wanted to keep the UI simple and easy. Once FSM have scanned the directory or zip file for scenery, it will display all BGL files found. You have the options to either install it in default location or specify a custom location. FSM will check for land class files within scenery, and if found, will move them to a specific land class folder file. If these particular types of files are not installed properly, there will be a memory leak occurring in simulator whenever that terrain is accessed. With custom installation, you can further update the target. This window will also show you the number of meshes found. Note, FSM Scenery Wizard will not install effects. Some scenery requires effects to be installed in Flight Simulator to display properly. It is possible to parse the scenery files to find effects dependencies. However, this process is very lengthy, thus I'm not checking it. I recommend that you read the supply document with the scenery to find out if any effects are required. Installing AFCAD traffic files. Again, some scenery comes with additional airport traffics. Unlike scenery, this lot needs to be compiled, which is an easy enough process provided the file is in right structure. Compiling bad structured file can seriously mess up Flight Simulator and render it useless. At the end of the process, you will get an installation report. Every time Flight Simulator starts, it displays a generic splash screen, though it can be switched up from options. Also, whenever you're in the aircraft menu, you see a generic cloud background, which can get a bit boring after a while, to say the least. FSM has an installer for this type of randomized images. When launched, Flight Sim would then display a different splash screen each time. I don't remember if it also ran Flight Simulator with a higher process though. Finally, wizard to install textures. FSM will automatically parse and check the known files against the right target location. While installing, FSM can automatically create an installer file, as most of the time, original files would be replaced. If you do not like the installed textures, you can then use this file to roll back to the original textures. Uninstaller would allow you to remove any existing installation. In cases where original files were replaced, it will restore those files. This means you can try different texture sets without worry. That was a quick glance of Install Wizard. Oh, did I mention? Flight Sim Manager had won the prestigious Gold Award from FlightSim.com. If you want to see this project make a comeback in year 2020, with support for the latest version of Flight Simulator, X-Plane and others, please give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment and check out my Kickstarter page. There should be an URL in the description. Have a safe day. Signing off.